Sinus headaches are associated with the deep and constant pain in the cheekbones, forehead and bridge of the nose. And the pain usually intensifies with sudden head movement or straining. And also usually you'll find you have other sinus symptoms such as nasal discharge, feeling of fullness in the ears, fever and facial swelling. In short, what you have is pain as a result of inflammation. So your treatment with Asana Key is to use settings to address this inflammation and the pain associated with it. So what you're going to use in this particular treatment protocol are 3 settings: sedation, activation and harmonization. So it's good to make yourself familiar with those settings before you start treatment. And the treatment is actually going to be a 5-step treatment. First of all, you're going to treat the maxillary sinus, as you can see here, either side on the cheek. Second stage is to treat the frontal sinus along the forehead there. The third stage is to treat the 6 points on the face. The fourth stage is to treat the middle of the forehead. And finally, the 5th stage is to treat the suprasternal notch. So let's go through each of them and how we were going to treat each stage of this protocol. First of all, the maxillary sinus, you're going to choose the sedation setting in your Asana Key, and you're going to place the device comfortably on each position for 2 minutes. So the impulse should not be too high. It should be a comfortable sensation. So 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other. Then you're going to move to the frontal sinus along the forehead. Now, this is using the sedation setting, so you're not changing the actual setting, but you may need to change the impulse level. And once again, it should be comfortable. So you can either brush the area or you can either place the electrode head along the forehead, as you can see here, for 30 seconds to a minute or so. Next one, 6 points on the face. What you're going to do is place the device on the 6 points, as you will see in the image here, but you're going to use the activation setting. So you're going to have to get out of sedation and change your activation setting. You're going to need to also change the impulse energy level so you can feel it. Now just watch out that the face is a sensitive area, so you need to make sure that you are not hurting yourself with the impulse level. So 6 points on the face. First of all, position 1, which is on your right side, just below the mouth there. Second position. Third position on the maxillary sinus, just like in the first session. Fourth and fifth is just above the eyebrows, and 6 is above the left eyebrow. Now each of these positions 30 seconds to a minute. Then for the 4th stage, what you're going to do is change your setting back to sedation. You're going to put the device on the middle of the forehead there for 2 minutes. Once again, as always, make sure the impulse level is not uncomfortable. You should be able to feel it, but not to your discomfort. Finally, the final stage of the treatment is changing your setting to harmonization and putting it there on that suprasternal notch for 3 minutes, and that gives the setting a chance to cycle through the different settings within the harmonization protocol. So a very simple 5-step treatment. Obviously, if you are in acute pain with sinus problems, you can treat this every hour. Just remember, if you're going to use a 15 to 16 minute treatment. If it's chronic, you can simply do it once a day or every second day.